Welcome to another episode of CAT Simplified channel. Today we are going to also look at XLOOKUP. Those of you using the latest Office 365 and 2019, you can use XLOOKUP to make your work easier. I have with me here Northwest 2022. The lookup table, which contains the values, are in the lookup table. And then we have to display the weaknesses here. Right. Now, first of all, to use an XLOOKUP, you go to the table, you give each row or each column a name. So here, I will select the first row. I will not include the heading superhero. I right click, define name, I give it a name as A. Then the second row, I select, I right click, define name, I give it a name as B. So you give them different names, unlike V and XLOOKUP, whereby you have to select the entire table. For XLOOKUP, you need to separate each row or each column and give them different names. Right. So now I'm looking for the weaknesses. So the weaknesses, which is B, will now become the return range. And then the superhero, which I gave it as A, will now become the lookup range. So the XLOOKUP, we have the lookup range, and then we have the return range. The return range is the value that you are bringing. That's the weaknesses, and then the lookup is the one that's already existing. You will see superheroes are already there. Right. So I'll go there and say equal sign XLOOKUP. You click on FX. Now the lookup array or the range will be A. The return array will be B. Then the lookup value it must be something that should be from the lookup range. So if you look at here, the lookup value will be the superhero on the same row, Batman, because the lookup value should be part of the lookup range. That's why I started by inserting the lookup array and then the return array so that to guide you where on the same row that you should click on. There we go. Right. The second example I have with me here is 2020. The codes are here. And then now we need to display the locations. Let me check the question once more. It says use an appropriate lookup function in cell F4 to determine the location of the pyramid in row 4 by using the code in column E and then the lookup table in the code worksheet. Now we are going to display the location. So now here we will display the location. That will be the return. And then we are using the code, right? So you see the codes are there, and we are going to use the location. So when you go to the code worksheet, we have the code and then the location. We need the location. Now, when you come to this side here as well, we have the code. So the code will become the lookup array. So this is vertical. So the code now here will become the lookup range, and then we are returning the location. So the location will become the return range. So you select the code. You right click, define name, give it a name as A, and then you go to the location. You know the XLOOKUP, you don't have to select the entire table. We need only the code and then the location. So I select the location as well. Right click, define name, I'll give it a name as B. Now with this, I can comfortably go there and insert my code, which is 4.3, equal sign XLOOKUP. You click on FX. The lookup range is A, return is B. Now the lookup value, like I said, is part of the lookup array, which is the code. There we go. Right. So basically the XLOOKUP, you need to give different names to the columns that you need. The first one will be the lookup range. The second one will become the return range. Then when you put the XLOOKUP first, then you must insert your A and your B. You can give them names like A and B. You insert them. Then the lookup value should be part of the lookup array. You check, and it should be on the same row. And that is this one, the code. Right. Now, when you drag down, then you're getting hashtag name and all other things. That's where that you fix. Let's say we were getting hashtag name. You go to if not found 0, match mode -1, and then there's another one below here, which is the search mode 1. Or you can only go to match mode as -1, which is approximate. Then you get your right answer. When you meet a question whereby it is not exactly as you see, then you put those things. Otherwise, they are not needed. Right. Thank you.